What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Listen, getting into this episode of GH, Brit is me. I am Brit. I am Robert. I am Jackie. I would have been the same damn way. They were sitting there at that damn wedding. Because, mind you, everybody was late to the wedding. You had one groom that was late, Peter, and some of the guests were coming in late too. So, Finn was over it at that point. Um, Finn basically was like, this whole damn wedding is late. Listen, I would have been doing the same thing Britt was doing. I would have been doing the same thing Robert was doing. Jackie, they were sitting there getting toasted. Britt, everybody asking her, oh, where Peter? Where Peter? Britt was like, shit, I don't know where Peter is. And she was sitting there chugging her champagne. I said, I know that shit, right? Jackie and Robert was over there chugging on their champagne. I would have been the same damn way. Fuck this wedding. That's how I would have been feeling. Because 90 to 99% of the people at that wedding really didn't even want to be at that damn wedding. Let's just be clear. Finn himself didn't want to be at that damn wedding. Because I'm going to tell you why. Because Finn, honestly, he was wondering where Peter was too. But honestly, Finn didn't want to do the whole double wedding. He's been saying this since they were in the pre-planning stages of the wedding. He never wanted to do that shit. He only did it because he didn't want, number one, he didn't want to be rude. You know, he didn't want to be rude to Maxie and Peter, so he went along with it. Two, he felt like, you know, it was something Anna wanted to do or whatever, so he didn't want to raid that parade. So he went ahead with the double wedding and just shut his mouth. But he really don't want to do this shit. You know, he would have just preferred it be him and Anna getting married that day. So everybody running around wondering where the hell Peter is because the wedding Ben was supposed to start. Maxie sitting there accusing Dante of being happy that Peter's missing or whatever. I'm like, Maxie, please go sit down. Go waddle your ass over there and go sit down, please. Because ain't nobody got time for this shit today. You know what I'm saying? Everybody sitting there minding their business waiting for this dreadful wedding to happen. And you running around to everybody. Oh, I know you're happy that Peter's missing. Shut up, please. God. I get so sick of that shit. It's bad enough when they were playing the wedding we had to hear this, oh, how great Peter is speech every damn episode. Now we got to hear it at the wedding too. Maxie, please go put the shut to the up. And I like you, but you kill me when you get suckered by these men. Because it's like you just sing their praises until you get played. And realize that you were played. And honestly, I have no sympathy for her at this point. Because you were played before by a psycho. And you're getting played again and you can't see it. Come on now. Come on now. You can sit there and hold that little belly all you want to. Do you. But don't sit there and try to put words in people's mouth and tell them how to think and feel. Dante never said, oh, I'm happy Peter's not here. You didn't hear that come out his mouth, so don't sit there and accuse that man of something you know he didn't say. Whether he thinking it or not is a whole different story, but don't be sitting there putting words in nobody's mouth. Talking about what they happy about. You don't know what nobody happy about. Sit yourself down. She was just working my nerves. I will say Anna looked good in her outfit, though. Anna definitely looked good. Like I said, everybody just wondering where the hell Peter is. Peter bound and gagged up in some little janitor's closet. So apparently Valentine and Anna's whole plan was to get Peter the hell away from the wedding. So Valentine had his people come get Peter or whatever, snatch him up. And later, eventually, they were going to take Peter to... Excuse me. I need a nap. They were going to take Peter to one of Valentine's foreign properties and hold him near, I guess, for an extended period of time. Because they wanted it to make it look like Peter left Maxie at the altar. He even had it all planned out. He went back up to Peter's room with some gloves on, cleaned up the little mess that they left. You know, he even left a letter that was supposed to be by Peter explaining why he left, talking about, oh, he had dangerous people, like he knew too many dangerous secrets and it would put Maxie in harm. That way, Maxie wouldn't come looking for him. It was an elaborate plan. I give Valentine A for effort. It was a smart-ass plan. Will it work? Obviously, it didn't. But it was a very smart plan. Very, very smart plan. I will give Valentine that. That man know how to plan something. Um, Robert and Mac were talking, and Mac pretty much was pissed off at Robert because Robert didn't give no fucks. Robert was pretty much happy that Peter was not there. And Mac was upset because he was like, basically, how could you be happy at a time like this? You know what I mean? I mean, I understand where Mac is coming from. That's his daughter. He don't want to see his daughter hurt. But at the end of the day, I mean, you can't blame Robert for feeling how he feel. He don't like the dude. So I can't fault him for that. Um, Finn basically was accusing Robert of having something to do with the disappearance. And Robert was like, what the hell would I do that for? Because Robert was not taking no accountability for that. Because Robert was like, shit, as much as I would, I ain't had nothing to do with that. Robert, Jackie tried to accuse him, trying to say, no, Finn was trying to accuse Robert actually, and make it seem like not only was he happy Peter wasn't there, but he was trying to, ruin Finn and Anna's wedding too. Like, he didn't want them to get married either. Honestly, Robert really is not upset about that. Like, he's really not. He's actually happy for Finn and Anna. The only people he didn't want getting married was Peter and Maxie. That's the only ones he didn't want to get married. Like, he's happy for Anna. He's genuinely happy for her. Everybody's sitting there talking about some, Peter wouldn't miss this day or whatever. So Dante, talking about he gonna go look around or whatever. I'm like, Dante, don't go look around, please. Go mind your business. Go mingle. Finn caught the girls discussing postponing the wedding or whatnot. Finn did not want to postpone the wedding. Maxie encouraged them to go ahead with the wedding. Like, she wanted Finn and Anna to get married, and her and Peter would just get married later. Finn was like, hell yeah. He was like, I'm here for it. Finn was all for that because Finn, like I said, he never wanted to do this double wedding. He wanted that day to be about him and Anna. You know what I'm saying? But here go Anna. No, I can't leave Maxie hanging and yada, yada, yada. I'm like, Anna, what are you doing? Your plan is working at this moment. Take the opportunity. Go get married. Y'all have been engaged for 2 years now. Like, what the hell are you doing? Like, even Finn was looking at her like, what are you doing? Like, y'all done took all this time to get to this point. You got the go-ahead to go ahead with the wedding, and you don't want to do it? Like, you just coming up with excuses to postpone this thing? I'm like, Anna, go sit down. I don't feel bad for Anna at this point either. I really don't. I do not feel bad for Anna at this point when the truth comes out. There was nobody really of importance at this wedding. Like, there was no major family members at this wedding. And I could see why they didn't do that, because they knew this wedding wasn't going to happen. Like, they knew that. Laura wasn't even at the wedding either, because she up in New York visiting Lulu. So Laura definitely missed out on the wedding, thank God, because, this wedding is a bust, basically. So Dante was running around, and he actually found Peter, because he heard some noise or whatever when he was in the garage, and he found Peter bound and gagged. So Dante freed him or whatever, and Peter was telling him how he was blindsided. So he talking about, I got to get to, to Maxie. When they were going to make the announcement that the wedding was going to be postponed, Peter and Dante came through the doors or whatever. And immediately telling everybody, he was jumped, he was this, he was that. So Chase and Jordan start investigating. I don't know why, because they're not going to find anything. So there was really no point in them investigating. And they did, they came up with nothing as usual. They don't know what happened. So, Maxie was thankful to Dante or whatever for saving him. But Anna and Valentine were trying to shut that wedding down. Anna and them were not trying to go on with that wedding. Anna and Valentine came up with every excuse in the book to shut it down. They kept trying to tell Peter, oh, you should go to the hospital, go get checked out. That he should get checked by a doctor. But Peter was like, no, I don't need no damn doctor. Peter was like, nah, me and Maxie, we all gonna get married. We gonna do the wedding the way that we said we were gonna do it. Anna ass was nervous, like she was worried. She kept looking at Valentine, giving him these little worried glances and stuff. I was like, yeah, Anna, you ought to be worried. Your plan failed. Y'all plan failed. I was like, damn, y'all, you know, they had a good plan. Don't get me wrong. They definitely did. So everybody took their seats. Finally, listen, if I was those guests, I would have just been chug-a-lugging on that free champagne because I'm pretty sure it was open bar. I would have been drinking that good champagne, and you know it was the good stuff. I know it wasn't that cheap shit. It was good liquor too. I would listen. You gonna sit here and make me wait all this time for y'all to get on with this little stupid ass wedding? I'll be at the wedding just like this. Bartender, give me another one. I ran out. Give me 2 more. That's how I would have been doing free champagne, and you got me waiting. And then I would have told them to bring on the food, bring on the crab puffs and stuff. Because, you know, when you had a fancy affair and stuff, you know, they always got crab puffs, little nice dishes and stuff. I would have been, listen, I would have been racking up on that good food and that good champagne. You know, Violet and all them come down. She's the flower girl. Mac and Maxie come down. She joined Peter and whatnot. I was so happy because Lucy started to begin to officiate the wedding. And she was speaking about both couples rising above all the obstacles and stuff to be together and all that good stuff. When my boo Obrecht came through those doors, I was so happy when Obrecht bust through them doors. When Obrecht bust in and she reminded Lucy that she needs to ask if anyone objects, I said, that's what the fuck I'm talking about, Obrecht. Save me from this bullshit. Please, Obrecht, save me. Oh my God, I was so happy to see Obrecht. I said, thank the good Lord. She's going to play that damn USB. She going to reveal the new evidence she found. I said, thank you, God. There is a God. I've always known there was a God, but he don't come when you want him to, but he's always right on time. And the good Lord was right on time when he sent Obrecht up in there. I said, thank the good Lord. Because I'm like, please save us from this dumbass wedding. Because judging by the previews for tomorrow episode, you know Finn gonna be pissed. Because Finn gonna realize that Anna knew all this shit all along. Like, Anna been lying to him. I say, yeah, Finn, you better check your girl. She been holding out on you with these secrets now. This was a decent episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode, and I will see you all later. Hope you all have a great day. Peace.